Hello everyone, welcome back. This is the first time I've done a live stream in God knows how long. Hello. I am still kind of half running around trying to get reference photos for Ncuti Gatwa because he is our new doctor, our first... I'm so excited. I can't even begin to explain how excited I am. But good afternoon. I'm so excited. I'm just trying to find some reference photos for him with the hope that I can actually draw him, because I'm going to do what people have requested, which is to put him in Jodie's outfit, and I found a really good reference that I'm going to try and draw the same sort of drawing to make my life just a little bit better. A little bit easier, so I am just getting up some reference images. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Can you believe today is the day we found out? I woke up this morning and I heard bits and pieces from people saying, think it might be this week. And I was like, maybe. And then this morning I woke up and I was just... and I was actually talking to a friend on Zoom as it was announced, and I was like, see, I told you. So it's all so exciting. Cannot wait to see like how this is gonna go. I just genuinely think it's gonna be so much fun. And yeah, no, I completely agree. When it comes to new doctors, it's always really difficult because you want to spend so much time with the doctor leaving, but then you're excited for the new doctor to arrive. And Jodie is so lovely and wonderful and such a great advocate for the show. So it's very hard, I think. But yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited. This is all a little bit terrifying. But I hope you are all here and all excited to see what I'm going to come up with, which is probably not going to be very good, to be honest with you. It's going to be very... I'm sure there's going to be some people who are going to make some other far more wonderful versions of this than me, but I'm gonna give it a go because why not? I've got my little board of images up now with the hope that I can actually do this. You'll see them anyway as well. Yeah, I know, isn't it amazing? We actually have our first openly LGBT actor as well to be the Doctor. It's gonna be... I'm so happy. It's so great. So we're going to see how this goes. And this is the first time I've done a live stream in a long time. Hopefully with a much better setup. You see I've got a proper microphone now. And I have a webcam on a stand that points at my iPad. So you'll be able to see things hopefully a little bit better than you used to. But this is a first time for everything. So please let me know if you think that it's very hard to see or it's not as engaging as it used to be. And we'll see how it goes. And I might, if I had to play when I'm actually doing the work, we will see. So let's go to all cameras. There we go. So this is what my setup now looks like. So you can see that I've got my... Oh, that's cool. It's all in sync. That's good news. So you can see my... Oh, don't draw yet. You can see my kind of mood boards of pictures of him I found. And then we've also got my actual QuickTime view of what the iPad looks like, which I can make bigger and smaller later if you want to see some more details. And there's my face, which I might actually make a little bit smaller. We don't need my face as much while I'm doing this. Put you up in the corner there. Make this a little bit bigger. There we go. We'll put you forward. Let's can I bring you forward? Oh, come on. I think I can put you forward. There we go. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for saying you've missed them. I've missed them, but I've also been not very well and trying to help with my own health a little bit at the moment. So yeah, fingers crossed. We're going to have a good old time. And we're going to have fun, and again we can ask some questions and all sorts of fun stuff. I think I've need to make this a little bit smaller so I can see anything comes through in the chat, but yeah, I think I'm kind of good to go. Hello. So yeah, we're gonna give this a go. We are drawing, and I had to find out how to pronounce his name. It's Ncuti Gatwa. So if you don't know how to pronounce it, you're reading it going, is the N silent? Is the Q? Is the C silent? I learned today it's Ncuti Gatwa. So if you're looking to find out how to pronounce New Doctor's name, Ncuti Gatwa. So really excited to give him a go at drawing. Hello Joe. Hello everyone. Let's start, shall we? Let's give it a go to make sure there's no last minute. Yeah, so we'll see. Let's see how this starts. So first of all, I need to remember I can't just move my screen around, and you're going to see. There you go. Let's see if I can do this without ripping anything apart or ruining anything. I'm going to turn up my music ever so slightly. Found some Twitch safe chat, so we'll see. What do I think the costume will look like? I mean, I don't know. In this case, I'm just going to go with him wearing Jodie's costume, because I thought that'd be a really good fun one to do. So I'm just going to try and get this pose down first. I think it should be really bright and really colourful. I feel like that is a vibe that could be really fun to go for. I mean, we know Jodie also went for that, but I feel like it still wasn't that colourful for me. So I think it would be really good to really pump up the colour. You know, the kind of person, like almost Colin. And I want a white console room too, because I'm also an old man secretly. Let's remove these for a moment just so I can focus on getting the pose right. That's always going to be the bit I find the most difficult. So come on. And I hope you can all hear me loud and clear as well. I'm going to have fun trying to draw hands and all sorts of things. I remember why I don't draw Jodie so much. I'm not a big drawer. Like I'm not the biggest fan of this costume just because it's quite complicated, I think, to draw sometimes. Also, it might be that I'm quite lazy. So who knows? So let's. Okay, as a beginning sketch, it's not too bad. Let's try and get in the Sonic. Very strangely shaped Sonic. Don't worry, I will be tightening this up. This is just a very quick sketch. I did see some very loud colours. Oh my gosh, yeah, we should definitely put the earrings in just because that could be really fun to do as well. Right. I mean, in terms of poses, I'm not far off there, I think. I can make her a bit smaller now. There's a little reference at the corner. Let's try and tighten this sketch up. So, actually, let's bring... I really like this picture of him. Me wanting a doctor with glasses is something I really, really want. That's probably never going to happen. Oh, I think you're going to struggle to... You see my actual sketch right now. Can you see? Okay. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap these around. I know I'm doing this live, so it's quite hard to see. Sorry about that, guys. Let's, there we go. So it's a little bit easier for you to see now, but you can see me drawing as well if you wish. But yes, I want more brainy specs. really want brain sticks. And hello to everyone who I saw and who is here and who's just gone. Hello, I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting 9 viewers. So we're gonna try and get this kind of cleaned up a little bit so I can do some work over the top. Yeah, I really like this picture of him in the floral top, so I'm going to try and bring that energy to the drawing that I'm doing. And I'm going to give him the glasses because the glasses is cool, and wouldn't be surprised if this picture is used a lot for manips in the future. It definitely has a vibe that I really like. So let's see if I can actually get this to work. He certainly has a really nice kind of face, as it were, so bring that in a little bit. And he's got a moustache, which is really cool as well. I'm also using a pen tool I'm not that au fait with using, so we're going to see how that goes. Oh boy, I hate it already. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see if I can get the head shape to work. It might look a little bit better. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Oh no. Oh no. No. I'm not liking this. This is going to be a lot of play, guys. Just to warn you. This work. He does look like a baby without his moustache, and I kind of like that though. I think it's a fun. And I love that he's got really good cheek dimples. I'm not doing very well here. Again, I'll be drawing over this again, probably. Right, let's give him these funky glasses to make me feel a little bit better about completely screwing up his head. Because I'm not doing well with the head right now. So what's QT is 29 or 26. Gosh. Yeah, so we're getting another young-ish Doctor, which is again interesting. I mean, I'm not surprised because I feel like that's the vibe that Russell really likes about his Doctor. I really feel that strongly. But yes, it is weird to think that I'm 32, I'm now older than the Doctor when they're the youngest Doctor, which is something that I'm not used to as something to get used to myself, and something obviously I'm going to have to get used to because as I get older, by the time the next one's announced, likelihood is, even if they're kind of closer to middle age, I'll also be middle-aged. So yeah, so there's that. There's that lovely little tidbit to think about and be concerned about. So let's see if I can... I think this is looking a little bit better now than it was, certainly. Yeah, and he's the same age as Peter Davison was. That's... I mean, Peter's great, so... Let's try and get... I can never really figure out how I'm supposed to be drawing this Sonic. It's we go. Okay. Well, it certainly looks better than I was hoping. Let's make sure we put these specs in. I think I'm just getting the airliners wrong. That's why this isn't quite working for me, I think. Usually when I do stuff like this, I actually draw, what's the word? I will actually like draw over the top of the person first. So for example, just to have a look, I would probably, just to see how I would, just so I can get a sense of shape. I don't know how that came out there, so I think I need to make his lips a big feature. If I was doing this, so if that's what I'm going for, yeah, I think I kind of already prefer mine actually, just from looking at the way that I've drawn that. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Why is it like that? Okay. There's something on there. And let's try my usual pen brush so I can ink it. I'm also in Heartnell's doctor. Gosh, yes, Cedric. I don't envy that feeling. That, I mean, sure, that is going to change for me as well. Sometime in the future, I'm going to suddenly realise that I am older than William Hartnell, and it's going to completely change my life. Let's get a bit I can do first. That doesn't, yeah, let's change that. Okay, that's right, let's try his face again. So I realise his face is actually a lot rounder than I've given it credit for. Let's try and get those lips in. I'm not the biggest fan of drawing lips. I know they exist and people actually do have lips, but when you look at it, I'm always like, have I done that wrong? Right, let's try and get the head shape a little bit better, because I'm going to get it wrong. Usually I have lots of hair to hide how terrible my head shapes are. God, this is awful. Why am I so bad at this today? You can tell I haven't been drawing as much as I usually do. This is going to be one of those pictures when I look back in like a year or something and just be like, yeah, I can draw him then, and I still can't draw him. But it's all trial and error. I'll look at his face again in a minute. I'm just going to try and get the rest of it all sorted. Using this picture of Joji as a Right, let's see what happens. I'm just going to trace over these glasses so I can get them right, because I really like these glasses. Are they like Ray-Bans? Do you say they're Ray-Bans? I just really like the shape. Let's see what happens if I flip them round, put them in his face. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I like these Brony Specs version. Okay. I mean, we're certainly getting somewhere. I don't know whether it's good or not. I'm gonna try drawing his face one more time. Ray-Ban. Oh yeah, Aviator. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Aviator does actually make a lot more sense than a... Right. So I'm just gonna try and draw his face, just his face, one more time, because I feel like I'm certainly missing something here. Do what my husband taught me to do. Try and just do... Cool. Let's have a look. Oh, thank you for the sub. That's very kind. I have no idea if I'm going to continue doing these, but we're certainly going to try. So I'm trying to kind of round his face out so I can exaggerate that smile of his, because it's such a pretty smile as well. So I'm gonna really go for it. Let's see if that just makes it just a little bit easier, because like his hairline kind of ends here, I think. And then it kind of comes down and it's styled like that. So that's what I'm trying to look at his face as, because I obviously I was as not so forewarned as everyone else thinks I am. Just trying to make sure that I get the face shape. Already I prefer this face shape to the shape I had before, so this is a good sign. Yeah, I'm already enjoying this version a lot more. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me, but this looks a little bit more confident, you know? It looks like I know what I'm doing. I don't. Okay, already. That looks so much better. Okay. Let's delete the old face. This is how I do things a lot, by the way. Is Ncuti in Horrible Histories, is he? I didn't know that. That's really cool to learn. Okay, let's see what happens if I... There we go. You know what I think? Yeah, that works a lot better. No, don't delete the actual thing I'm trying to do. It's crazy, like, how much sometimes you actually have to... Not reference. How much drawing is? A bit like with writing something, right? You end up having to redraw because you know that what you've drawn isn't great. I mean, for example, I'm looking at this pose now thinking, I think I'm going to have to redraw this entire pose. So, always intrigued with the new Doctor's first words. Not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, I would like it preferably if it isn't a catchphrase. Like, I really liked that Capaldi's was just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. Matt's was very much just like exploring the TARDIS, I believe, from memory. Now my brain is not good. Jodie's was oh brilliant. I think it, you know, I kind of want it to be like, oh bloody hell, you know, like I want it to be like, depending, I mean, it always depends on how the Doctor becomes the Doctor in this incarnation, you know. Give me a Doctor that is kind of, I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but I've always wanted a Doctor to, a bit like how Matt Smith became Capaldi, kind of, it happens so quickly. Like, we don't have much time to say goodbye, and it's really upsetting for the companions, where, you know, whatever's going on is so devastating in a way. That they have to really kind of deal with quite a lot of stuff as they regenerate, so we get more of a sense of who they're trying to be when they're becoming the Doctor. They're in a situation they haven't got time to really consider who they are. That's a Doctor I want to see that sometime. I don't know when we'll see that, if we'll ever see it, but I guess if I was writing, that's what I would want. But who knows? just trying to make this work a little bit better, because once again I've realised that now that I've settled, sometimes it takes a little while to get into a drawing, and I feel a little bit see already, I think that's already a much more confident line. Right, let's try these hands again. So what do you guys think about I always have the sneeze. I love the sneeze as well. The screaming as the TARDIS collapses all around him. Wish we didn't know what happened in the episode of Surprise. Yeah, you know what? I like that as well. I think it is a real shame that we kind of have to know. Like, imagine if we didn't know who was coming next. Like, seriously, like I think that it's like, I remember when Rory and Amy left, and it was so sad, but I remember thinking, yeah, but we knew it was announced. The BBC announcement was even like, this is the last episode for Amy Pond and Rory Williams, and we were just like, well, I knew that because it was all over the paper, but even so, like, imagine us being a family that didn't know, that didn't want to know. And you're going to find out anyway, because no one can keep a secret. I did have a friend who was trying their absolute hardest not to find out who the new Doctor was, and when Jodie was announced. And they did really well. I think, it was a really fun time for them trying to... let's see if I can get the... Yeah, I'm gonna put the earrings in. Why not? I'm terrible with earrings. I'm not even sure what they look like, but he is wearing earrings. I've decided. His eyebrows are hidden by his glasses. That's right. I'll put in eyebrows in a second. No, come back. Okay. Let's see how this looks now. Oh, I love it. I think that's a lot smoother. Maybe not there. So look at his eyebrows. Made his chin a little bit too thick there. Let's try and raise it back. Well, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hello! Hello! I mean, I don't know if they're going to introduce this costume just yet. Who knows, really? I'm just happy that we're here. No more speculation. We have a Doctor Who now. Now we can get excited about who's joining them on there. Like, you know, we've got a young black actor, openly gay black actor, and Scottish, great, playing Doctor Who, right? Give me an elderly lady as his companion. Like, I just want a grumpy old woman to try and boss him around. That'd be really fun. I think that would be really, really cool. Yes, I also want a kind of Evelyn Smythe type. I want a Barbara, but just like an older, modern Barbara, like Evelyn Smythe, to just try and kick his ass. That could be fun. Yeah, who knows? I mean, it's all to play for, and that's the best part about Doctor Who, as we all know and love. Right, let's get some colours in. So we're gonna do some colours as well. I always get this bit wrong, so I'm just gonna try and do the colours of the shirt up here, and then I can figure out things for that later. Okay. Now, I'm gonna make sure I get the right colour palette for you, my good new friend, because that's always something, particularly as someone who doesn't draw black characters very often, just trying to get a sense of the colours. Like, I think, yeah. This looks a really nice colour. Okay, oh, let's make sure we get the right colours for the Sonic as well. That's not the right colour for the Sonic. There we go, it's kind of a grey. Okay, fingers crossed. Oh, this is interesting. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I heard that he was openly gay, but I could be completely wrong. I mean, he does come across quite flamboyant. I might be reading that wrong, but if he is openly gay, great. If not, like, it's not a problem either. We've still got our first Black Doctor. Like, I'm as far as I'm aware from seeing things, he is quite openly gay, but I could be completely wrong, so don't ask me. This is someone who mentioned it earlier on today. And yes, I do want Miriam Margolyes. Who do we have to call for Miriam Margolyes as companion? Please. Miriam, come on. Even if it's a one-off episode where it's just Miriam Margolyes running around telling him off, I want it. Please. Thank you and good night. Okay, so I don't need that just for now. I'm going to focus on the costume itself. Actually, you know what I am going to do? I'm going to... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to... What's the best way to do this? We're still going to be there. Right. I have currently a very messy, as you can see, workspace. So I'm trying to make it a little bit easier for my eyes. There we go. And then I'm going to have copy this as well. I'll have my people talk to her people. Actually, yeah. I mean, I think, look. I always thought, oh yeah, Sunny Tosvik would be really fun as a companion. I'd love that. I would absolutely adore that. Right, so we have, okay. What have I done? Oh, I'm an idiot. That's what I've done. Okay, so I've one with all the colours. I've one with just... Okay, cool. This is what I wanted. cool. Let's make them center screen. Just realised as well that this doesn't look very wide, so let's cheat. There you go. I prefer not to be chased by apples. Yeah. Yeah, cool. It's interesting, like, seeing seeing all the chats and stuff. I am going to be intrigued at how this is all going to go, just generally. Yeah. It's hard to concentrate on everything. Sorry. But yay, Doctor Who! It's so nice to have like Doctor Who news as well. It's always nice to get Doctor Who news. Okay. So I'm gonna start colouring this baby in. Just trying to think of. I think I'm gonna go with just doing the outline stuff first. So yes, it is just gonna be me colouring Ncuti in red. This makes just colouring so much easier later, and I can then really focus on shading and everything else. The technique that I picked up, I can't remember where, probably a TikTok, let's be honest. You just go in and everything you want coloured, you just. That wasn't very good, so it was. Here we go. Can't believe there's still 8 of you. Thank you so much for being here and being part of this process. It's always nice, especially after such a long time, people have come back to watch, and it's nice to feel energy about Doctor Who again. Not that I haven't, but there's been so much else that I've really latched onto. Heartstopper, for as an example, Our Flag Means Death. There's a lot of really fun things that have really captured my motivation, so it's been really nice to focus on Doctor Who again. So, we have our outline. Let's get this coat sorted. So I'm going to use my favourite brush, which is like a gouache brush. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to just colour the coat first. It will soon make sense as to why I've coloured the way I have. I'm going to be using a little clipping mask. So clipping mask, and then it just means it completely cuts out all the stuff I outlined. So that's really so much better. Cool. I'm going to do the same thing again, but I'm going to do this with our new Doctor's face and hands, because his hair as well, because there we go. good fun. Okay, so we now got the coat, we've got the face to start off with, so now let's do hair, which I can kind of do a little bit here, and then the rest of it, because there's a bit of a fade going on. That's me not having. Here we go. There we go. Let's see if I can get this to. That fades quite well, I think. So, questions. I'm also curious what costumes are going to be like. Yeah, I do wonder about that. Be interesting to see how that goes. But again, I think Capaldi had a different costume designer, so I'm not going to worry too much. Basically, Russell's on it. I'm not worried. Russell's on it. I don't get worried about this sort of stuff anymore. I don't think I'm worried about it to begin with. So that's right. I haven't even coloured in all of the coat. That's me being very silly. Let's do the coat here, like so. Okay, let's just delete. Yeah, looking good. Okay, right, let's get a blue shirt. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. I think actually there's something else I need to put on the coat. So I hope you're enjoying the music that we've got today. I found, I hope, what's supposedly Twitch safe music, so I won't get shouted at by Twitch. Who knows? Thank you, Spotify. I hope you can actually hear it and it's not too annoying. I might actually change Jodie's shirt colour because I've got a feeling I want it to be the red one anyway. My own personal preference. I feel like I'm stuck in some sort of Pokemon world at the moment. Okay, let's just change this. It was like a maroon colour before. That's better. That means I can go full out on this blue. Okay. So I'm gonna just... I think that colour now is wrong for... What's the word? Can't remember the colours for the red shirt for Jodie, so I'm just gonna look that up. So do bear with me. You can actually hear my lovely clicky keyboard. Yeah, the colours are different. That's fine with me. I'm just going to send myself what I've just found. Share to the iPad. So it's going to arrive. Woohoo! So yeah, so there are the actual colours for the shirt. So I might, yeah, that's still better. I might be really cheeky and just, yeah. I'm going to be massively cheeky here, guys, but this is a lot nicer and more authentic if I do it this way. We actually delete the lines. At least we've actually got that right, so that's good. I hate getting things unnecessarily wrong. So let's see if I can just... Cool. Let's get the Sonic sorted. It's alright, I will probably yeah, I'm going to do some lighting and stuff as well for the Sonics. Don't worry about that so much. Let's see if I can... A little bit of cheating. I say cheating, it's not really cheating. sort that out properly in a second, and then I'll do the same thing. The other side. Joys of procreating. Okay, right, let's fix these little bits that I've done. Oh, slightly smaller pen. There you go. Okay, we are getting there now by the look of things, guys, which is a really good sign. So let's do what I usually do in my finishing touches. Trying to decide, I think for funsies I'm going to just make just these glasses gold to match this Sonic. So I think he seems to be the kind of doctor. Well, I say that maybe I just want him to have gold glasses. I think it works personally. I like it. Okay, so let's do that thing that let's do for glasses. Now I'm going to remove the glasses from this layer. There we go. I think that's looking pretty good. Let's see if I can. Woo! Oh, thank you for liking the textures there. It's just a gouache brush. I always say it wrong. So yeah, so we are almost there with our new Doctor Who. I'm just trying to figure out what the best thing is to do for them. I think I've actually made a mistake with... No, I haven't. No, it's fine. I might make this a little bit... There you go, that's a little bit better. Same with... Push down. Put that in. So we have all the colours we want. Now what I want to do is something that I do usually. Is I'm going to go in and just do a little bit of shading. Actually, to put you back in there, bud. Oh, come on. Put you in the right folder. Clipping mask. Clipping mask. Anyway, this is what happens when you are stupid. Right, you don't need to be in a clipping mask because you're just glasses. There we go. Okay. Now I just need to temporarily hide you. Good. So now I can actually focus on shading. So recently I've been doing shading in blue, so we're going to do a little bit of shading in blue. I haven't given him his moustache. I'm an idiot. I need to sort that out. That'll be something I'll do at the end. I'll do that at the end. Because I know myself well enough to know that that is what will happen. I'll be like, I'll try and add in a moustache and see what I think. So we're just doing a little bit of shading. Nothing too scary today. Don't know if I have the patience or I'm actually quite hungry, so I haven't got the the stamina. Nope. The things I do for you lot. Anyway, but yes, we'll so that will be on a multiply layer. Right, so that's good, and then I'm going to do, because I'm going to do stuff with the Sonic, giving us some lights. I'm just going to really punch that up. Which means that I'm going to just do a little bit of light being cast on. That's it, like that. Just see how that looks, because it might be awful. So let's bring all the elements back in. That looks alright. That doesn't look terrible. Right. So usually, I think I'm going to do it because it's what I'm known for. I'm going to do my little fun kind of like textury, like regeneration-y things that I like to do. So let's see. Trying to remember how I do them now. And these go above here as well. Oh, so Big Finish have just announced their Paul Spragg Memorial competition for this year. What tips do you have for submitting? What tips for that? So those who aren't aware, I have only I've submitted to the competition 3 times. The first time, I entered a first Doctor story. No one was interested. Second time, I entered a 7th Doctor story. No one was interested. Last time, I entered a 12th Doctor story, and I got a very nice, very nice comment from Ian Atkins saying that he liked the story a lot, and he wanted me to keep writing. But that wasn't what got me my Big Finish job. It was something completely different. So just to keep that in mind, I've never won the Paul Spragg. I have friends who have, and they produce some great work. I would say that, honestly, write the story you want to tell, but keep it short, keep it simple. The difficulty with the Paul Spragg is it is a short trip, and short trips are designed for short stories. And a short story only lasts 5,000 words. That's all you've got. 5,000 words. 5 pieces of paper, basically, of A4. And I focus it with a Doctor and one other person, I would say. Whether that's, like, it can still be a non-encompassing story about a planet or one subject matter. Like, if you're looking at grief, look just at grief, and then the Doctor dealing with that with somebody else, or happiness, or celebration, or take one theme that you yourself are really passionate about and figure out which Doctor works for you. I think that's a really good place to start. And try and set it all in kind of one place as well. Not because, again, like, that place can be wherever you want, whether that's a planet or, but don't try and go too far with it. I think focusing on characterization, both of the Doctor and of your character that you're bringing in, or characters, I think is a lot more important. But also, if you really have an idea for a short trip that you already are passionate about, you should do that. You should do what you're passionate about for this competition. And I think that's the most important thing, is bring your passion to it. Because that's what they'll read in your synopsis and what they'll read in those first 500 words that you send. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be one of hundreds of people who submit for it. And the way you stand out is by being yourself. And showing that you have a voice and you have something to say. That's what I would suggest. That's probably a lot of mamby-pamby stuff, but that's kind of what I try to do with my writing, is if I get the chance to write anyone or anything, I put my full self into it as best I can and see where it goes. So I hope that helps. We are almost done with this drawing, so I'm going to continue with this drawing. I hope that was a good answer to your question. Thank you. Right, let's try and... Let's see if I can... trying to decide how to get this to work. We're getting there. I think I might try and put in like splashes of pink or something maybe. Kind of liking the purple actually. I wonder. I'm liking that. Let's first of all, let me just fix these. Well, we still have the earrings, not the best, but we still have the earrings. And let me just make sure we actually put in his moustache as well. Actually, I might have to redraw. Actually, no, don't do that. Let's see how this looks. I think that works. We might have to actually move it so it's actually along the line of the mouth. It's on a tool, but okay, I am going to leave it. It is going to be there. I just need to... I think it needs to be a little bit smaller. So I think I still need to put the lip in. Oh well. Let's try that actually. Let's try. Something I've not tried yet. Yeah, this is why I don't draw lips normally. I'm gonna... I think it still works. I think it's fine. Cool. Okay, and how are we pronouncing? So last thing that I usually do with all of my drawings these days is I go in and I just see what happens if I play with the colouring. Like that, and then we whack up the saturation. Then I just see what we can do in terms of the gradient map. So I probably won't use any of these. Anyone want to see what the Hot Melt era Ncuti Gatwa looks like? Let's I'm gonna just see what happens if I... Oh, I like that actually. Sorry. Just gives it more of a golden edge. I do like that. Okay. Right. Once again, copy, paste. Add a little bit of noise. I think we are basically there, ladies and gentlemen, and theys, and everyone who is here. I think I'm gonna go post it on the internet, but I hope you have enjoyed. I've certainly had a lot of fun. Just having a little play with drawing Ncuti for the first time and talking about the new Doctor and having this on record, really. This would be quite fun to be able to look at in a year or 2 years time, or 3 years time even, to be like, hey, this is what I did on the day that Ncuti Gatwa was announced as Doctor Who. So thank you so much for coming and watching this and talking. And if there's anything, you know, I mean, hopefully this was enjoyable enough that you guys might want to see more of this. Please, you know, if you do, come talk to me on Twitter and tell me that you really enjoyed this stream and that you really wanted to see some more. So please do that, and I will I will try and make time. But in the meantime, this is me signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are all having a marvellous day. And I'll speak to you soon. Thanks guys, bye bye!